What is happening there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are here to watch the official trailer or trailer dose for The Marvels. John, how are you?
I am marvelous, Gregory. How are you?
Oh my God, that is good. Anyway, guys, listen up. John and Greg are going to be heading out to Comic-Con tomorrow because we have a panel at Comic-Con Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. So if you are there, please go attend our panel. Love to say hi to you. Secondly, we obviously have had merch with Zero Edition. That partnership is coming to an end at the end of this month. And here's a shirt called A Soda that we were going to launch in August, but because the partnership is coming to an end, now we only have it available literally for just like 10 days. When I say limited time, I mean it. After July 31st, it's not going to be selling anymore at all. So if you guys want to get yourself an Ahsoka shirt, please go ahead and do it. I got one coming in the mail right now. I'm excited to wear it when the Ahsoka series comes out. Anywho, guys, let's watch this Marvel's trailer and see what it's all about.
Carol Danvers, prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
Hey, Maria Rambeau.
No air, space.
Right? Ooh, nice.
Ms Marvel logo.
The Annihilator.
So
You
we
took
actually.
everything from me. And now I'm returning the favor.
Okay.
Oh, she got the bangle.
Yeah. They're linked.
What is happening to me?
An entanglement.
Tangled our light-based powers. So we switch places whenever we use them.
Strong theory.
You can absorb light. I can see it. And Kamala,
Who's Kamala? Hi.
she can turn light into physical matter.
Exactly.
Which I have never heard of.
I could totally show you.
Oh my.
Sweet.
Whoa. Damn.
Everything and everyone.
Targeting every planet we call home.
Thor Ragnarok looks here.
I would never choose to bring anybody into this.
You are not the only thing standing between this and the universe.
Kree War rages on.
Flurkin crossovers.
Higher.
Higher, further, faster.
Further.
Faster.
Baby.
Who's a good kitty goose?
I can't. Can you?
I got it.
He's like, you made me who I am.
Yeah.
My whole identity is
Gave me
based
my
around
whole
you.
brand, man.
You made me cooler.
I should have had you take that eye much sooner.
Well, that was a fun trailer.
Sure.
Didn't really feel like I got too much new from it. I did get a better sense of where Carol Danvers is at and particularly what her arc might be. It seems like that this is going to be the kind of thing where she is like, I got to go rogue. I got to do this on my own. This is something I can handle. The kind of the impression I'm getting is that she's been handling a lot of stuff by herself for such a long time that she probably feels like she can handle this on her own. And it's interesting going off of Secret Invasion where they had Nick Fury with this certain mission. And he's like, this is personal. This is something I caused. Now you're bringing him here. And Carol Danvers also kind of a similar thing, like personal vendetta between her and the what's it called? The Kree. What accuser? Kree accuser. Darben, I
Darben,
believe
I
is
think,
what she's rumored to be playing at least. And so I like that personal entanglement. So I like that personal entanglement. And then of course having to work through with Monica of, you know, whatever forgiveness that she has to go through. So there's some good arc set up there where you'll probably have Kamala as more lore and fun. I mean, she still looks like the best part of the trailers to me. She's still my favorite part from everything we got. Weirdly, even though I didn't feel like I got much new in terms of plot, I still thought it was actually a better trailer.
I would absolutely agree. This
Yeah.
felt way more smooth. And I mean, certainly they clearly communicate a couple things about the strangeness of what's happening to them. And yeah, them
Definitely,
all
yeah.
zapping into the, places each other was at the point they used their powers. But yeah, this just felt a lot more fleshed out and full. And the quirky, fun bits felt proportional to the bits that were supposed to be more war heavy, seeing stuff that does harken to the Kree Skrull war that wages on despite this peace treaty with the Xandarians or whatever. You're not getting a giant glance at the climactic scenes. I don't get the sense, except for this one big splash page fight at the end of the trailer, certainly, where they're all sort of fighting in unison. But you do get more of the intensity of the threat of the villain, whereas the first teaser just kind of gave me some kooky's happening to the Marvels right now.
One thing that I'm really excited for too, when I see all this imagery, we're getting Monica Rambeau, and of course we're going to get Kamala Khan, who we saw in a television series. And now, while Disney Plus, they often throw so much money at their television shows, simultaneously, it's still a television show. It wouldn't be the same kind of budget or focus of what you would put towards the visual effects and realizing their powers coming to fruition in a cinematic type of experience, right? I'm really excited for, kind of like when you watch the Power Rangers show and then you got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, you're like, wow, it's from the show, but better looking.
yeah, they had money for actual film grains or film stocks and things, and some real big sets.
But yeah, well, for their visual powers as well, for Monica's powers, and then also especially for Kamala's powers. I feel like when we see that on the big screen, that's going to look even cooler when you're comparing it to a television show. But as it stands, for a trailer, I thought that was fine. I think it's still a weird time for the trailer to be coming out when Secret Invasion is still currently airing. So there might lend some credence to the theory that the Nick Fury that we're watching here might be a Skrull.
Sure.
Who knows? But I still think it's a little bit odd that they would release this before Secret Invasion is done, which kind of seems to undermine some of the stakes in some degree. When I'm like, well, I feel like that chapter is going to be fine now.
I feel like you would want to put this out right after your finale or something like that, or something to give people that extra reminder that yes, these are connected, but also yes, not to undercut what's happening with Secret Invasion.
Yeah. Well, outside of that, though, I do feel like we're going to get a better vision of, Brie Larson's charisma.
Yes.
I felt like that was something that was absent in the first one, because I think she is a great actress. And if you watch interviews with her, I think she's actually a really charming actress, despite what half the internet seems to think about her. I actually find her to be a very charming personality. And I really feel like that's present here, and to give her the other actors to be able to bounce off of. And that was something that I'm hoping the movie's really going to deliver on, is the kind of interplay between the three of them. If we're talking about Secret Invasion, one of the things I'm loving about the show is just the scene work, right? And then if you got three great actresses sharing the screen together, I'm really excited to see how they interact with one another, especially because you have, Kamala's reverence that she feels towards Captain Marvel. Then you got Monica with her childhood history.
That's
and
her
then-
auntie right there.
Yeah. And then her
absolutely.
grievances that she's also feeling that she has to overcome that were hinted at in WandaVision. I think there's just a lot of great character work that we could also get here. And right now they're still leaning towards just the fun popping visuals. While I like the Beastie Boys song, I think it's very apt for particularly this movie. I'm still not really getting quite as good sense. The plot doesn't seem crazy enough or intense enough or anything high stakes caliber enough to me to currently, maybe
Feels
this
more quirky than earth bending or world shattering necessarily.
and maybe it just wants to be just fun. But they got Nia DaCosta here, who I feel Nia DaCosta can bring
She can bring a
intensity.
punch, yeah,
And while
and dramatic, heft.
Yeah, and while I like a lot of the way the visuals are looking for the most part, and while I like a lot of the interchanging when they are switching between sets and powers and all that, I think that all looks really cool. And maybe this will lead more into something with the multiverse. Perhaps this can lead to some incursions. Really don't know exactly where it's going to go right now. I'm like, this looks fine. This looks looks entertaining. It doesn't look exceptional to me just yet, but maybe that's just enough for people to be like, I just want to walk out and just have a really fun time. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's all I'm really going to ask for, is I just want to have a fun time. But when you're telling me about these three characters here finally crossing over, and then Nia DaCosta, I feel like it
You
has the
want this
potential to be
a-
great.
Yeah, like a big punctuation statement. And I mean, one thing I am heartened by is the fact that all the characters here look, except for Kamala Khan, because she is so new, they're all more comfortable in their lot and in what they're doing, what their mission is. And like Nick Fury, way more laid back than when he and Carol first met. So like I feel like there's a lot of potential for that kind of like better, more engaging personal drama. But yeah, I don't know if this movie is aiming to be like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, trying to be like a huge chapter, you know, essential to this, or if it just is focused on trying to be the Captain Marvel movie that people will really meet and receive. And sometimes I get that that's not always about shooting to the highest stakes. It's about shooting to some more middle personal stakes that are maybe hard to pitch in like a blockbuster trailer.
Sure.
But yeah, like at the same time, because so many powerhouses are combining, I get why you would want this to feel like a momentous kind of punctuation occasion.
Yeah. But as it stands, guys, I mean, we're of course going to see this, you know, opening night or earlier if we're fortunate enough to. So yeah, we'll definitely be there, and we'll definitely be providing you an out of the theater review like we do. So ladies and gentlemen, what did you think about the trailer, though? Leave your thoughts down below. Please go ahead, leave a like on this video. Be sure to subscribe, do all those fun things. And also, if you are going to be at Comic-Con, please stop by. And lastly, at a soda shirt. Only available for a little bit of time, so please go ahead. If you are interested in getting one, get one now. Talk with you guys soon.